Today we'll be looking at the Brushless 124 ST from Carisma and seeing just how good it really is. Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video I am very happy to say I will be opening a box. A box that has been very kindly sent to me from the guys at Carisma. So without further ado, let's get this thing open. So yes, it is the GT24 ST from Carisma, their 124 scale two-wheel drive stadium truck, and it comes with an 8000 kV brushless motor. Now I have had their cars in the past and they have been a lot of fun, and it's actually what got me into micro cars in the first place. So let's get this box open and see what we get. Oh, there it is. So what are my first thoughts? Well, it's its size. It's significantly larger than what I was expecting. This is a Lossy Micro T here, just for comparison. So once we remove those body clips and take off the body, you can see the chassis inside. It is a plastic all molded affair, but it looks very substantial and it is nice and stiff. The servo up front is a 3-wire servo, so that is good should we ever need to replace it. The ESC and receiver combo just tucked away down there. Obviously that is a brushless ESC in there to combine with our 8000 kV brushless motor in this rear pod format. The rest of the components all look very substantial and nice and solid. So it'll be interesting to get this outside and on the track and give it a real rip and see how it holds up. Now the tyres that it comes with are these honeycombs on the rear and ribbed tyres on the front. They are both super wide, so that should give us loads of grip inside on the hard floors as well as outside on the tarmac. The shocks that it comes with are just plastic friction shocks all round. There is obviously no oil inside, but there is a room for a small amount of adjustment on the tower and on the arms. That said, they do have a nice lot of travel, so that should really help with absorbing the bumps and heavy landings from jumps quite nicely. So going a little deeper, you can see that we have got bearings front and rear, and that the wheels use that same style as they have done with the other Carismas in the past, and that is also the same as a lot of the four-wheel drive Mini Zs that we see. Inside the manual, it covers all of our transmitter settings. It also has this nice parts breakdown showing that we have got some foams inside those tyres and that we have got a 3-gear gear differential in the transmission. So as standard, the car comes with the 7.2 volt nickel metal hydride. The car, however, is rated up to 2S LiPo, so we do have quite a few options out there that will fit. The battery tray is nice and large, which is great. It is just going to be a matter of finding a battery that fits and has the right plug, or just swapping those plugs over. Now for those that are really interested in the details of this truck, I popped it on the 4-corner scale to see what that told us. As you can see from this photo, it gave us a 64% rear weight bias. What that means for us out in the real world, well, we shall wait and see.
Okay, so here we go on the standard battery. Let's see how it goes.
Now we did have one issue while we were out driving, and that was the plastic wheel nuts. However, it was a simple fix. We popped on the M2 wheel lock nut set and we were back out driving again.
We have now loaded it up with a small 2S battery.
Yes! Yeah! My son and I have had a great time testing this truck out, and while the nickel metal hydride was plenty fast enough, the 2S LiPo is definitely my favourite. It really does wake this thing up. One thing that I have found not to be perfect is the throttle control. There is a bit of a lag between forwards and reverse, which does get a little frustrating at times, especially on the track. However, that said, when you're out bashing it around, it really isn't that much of an issue. And one thing I really love about this truck is its size. While it is still small enough to use indoors and at the track, it is also a lot of fun outdoors. And with it being just that little bit bigger, it is that much more capable. And it turns out it is a fun basher too. Now, we did obviously have that problem with the wheel nuts. However, the parts for these Carisma cars are extremely cheap. So that is a nice thing that you don't have to worry about going out there, and if you break something that you're going to have a big bill at the end. The Carisma were also kind enough to send me this whole load of upgrades, including this nice clear body. I've got a few ideas on what colour I should do it, but why don't you drop a comment below and let me know what your thoughts are. Now, if you would like to buy your own Carisma 124 ST, I will put a link down in the comments below to the Carisma website where you can go pick one up. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed checking out this little truck with me. In the next video, we'll be fitting all the upgrades, painting the body, and taking things up a notch at the skate park. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.